Good morning, students. Welcome back to the class. The quadratic expressions and equations. In this, there is an important result on the nature of the roots of two quadratic equations. Nature of the roots of two quadratic equations. Let delta 1 be the discriminant of p of x is equals to 0. Let delta 2 be the discriminant of q of x is equals to 0. Then if delta 1 plus delta 2 is greater than or equal to 0, then there will be at least two real roots for p of x is equals to 0 or q of x is equals to 0. Second subpoint, if delta 1 plus delta 2 is less than 0, then there will be at least two imaginary roots for p of x equal to 0 or q of x is equals to 0. Third subpoint, if delta 1 into delta 2 is less than 0, then p of x into q of x is equals to 0 will have two real roots and two imaginary roots. Next, fourth subpoint. If delta 1 into delta 2 is greater than 0, then P of x into Q of x equal to 0 has either four real roots or no real roots. Fifth subpoint. If delta 1 into delta 2 equal to 0 such that delta 1 is greater than 0 and delta 2 equal to 0, or delta 1 equal to 0 and delta 2 is greater than 0, then P of x into Q of x is equals to 0 will have two equal roots, and two distinct roots and two distinct roots. Next, sixth subpoint. If delta 1 into delta 2 equal to 0 such that delta 1 is less than 0 and delta 2 equal to 0, or delta 1 equal to 0 and delta 2 is less than 0, then P of x into Q of x is equals to 0 will have two equal real roots, Seventh subpoint. If delta 1 into delta 2 equal to 0 such that delta 1 is equals to 0 and delta 2 is equals to 0, then P of x into Q of x is equals to 0 will have two pairs of equal roots. Two pairs of equal roots. Two pairs of equal roots. Next one, suppose two quadratic equations have a common root. Then what will be the condition and what is the common root? Common root. The equations a1x square plus b1x plus c1 equal to 0 and a2x square plus b2x plus c2 equal to 0, where a1 b2 minus a2 b1 is not equal to 0, comma a1 a2 a1 into a2 is also not equal to 0, have a common root, if and only if c1a2 minus c2a1 whole square is equals to a1b2 minus a2b1 into b1c2 minus b2c1, and the common root is c1a2 minus c2a1 whole by a1b2 minus a2b1 or b1c2 minus b2c1 by c1a2 minus c2a1. So these are the very important results. The first one is nature of the roots of two quadratic equations. The second one is suppose two quadratic equations will have a common root. What will be the condition and what is the common root? Thank you. We will continue the quadratic expressions and equations and its problems in the next class.